Everyone, Corey here coming in to do the monthly channel messages. This is the last one, I think. This one is for Sagittarius. Why are you such a over taking over the whole thing? I'm like, I just can't get. At first, I couldn't get your message out, and then I'm like, you're just coming up in. You came up in Gemini. You're coming up in this one. I'm like, it's almost like you are trying to be everywhere. Trying to be everywhere in this energy. Step back. Okay, so I think this is Aquarius. I'm just looking, double checking, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing Aquarius. So Aquarian energy. I have a strong sense of angels. Like there's a lot of angelic energy around you right now. So for my Aquarius, please remember this does not replace any medical psychological advice you've been given. This is taken as entertainment. It may not resonate with you. It's not, I'm not reading astrology charts. I'm in the energy. So I'm reading energy, seeing the visions of what's coming as I ask for what is for you. Also being able to just like allow it to be of whatever is of the highest good. That's a big one. And so is it going to serve us? Will it make a difference? Can it help? And so it may not resonate with you this month, and if it doesn't, that's not for you. So for my Aquarius, I'm like, sometimes I feel like sometimes you can be headstrong, very like as I'm knocking the cards, right? I'm like knocking out the Gemini energy because I just the Gemini. No, so you can be very headstrong sometimes. Sometimes it feels like you're not flexible, but it's not that you're not flexible, it's that you just kind of you get caught up. So you get caught up in the energy. Sometimes you get caught up and you're going around in circles and you're just spinning around, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, now I can stop. And it's like because you live like with your head in the clouds sometimes. So we have that head in the clouds energy, but we also have that strong, grounded, rooted energy that's coming in. That, you know, once you get stuck to when something just don't feel right, it's not right, it's not right, it's not right, it's not right, and I'm not bending, I'm not giving on this. Sometimes it needs some flexibility, and other times, yay to my Aquarius for being able to stick to it, being able to hold on, hold strong. And that sometimes leave you being like a B choice or being pushed out or whatever it may be. It's okay. It's okay. Because you really cannot go against what feels right for you. You got to trust this. But also would also depend on your moon, right? Where's your moon? What's your moon in? I'm looking at your moon. And so I feel like for you this month, sometimes like you've been on this chart, I'm like, hello, angels, am I invisible? Like, did someone forget me down here? I'm being left out. Like I don't have anyone coming. Who's coming to help me? Why does it feel like it's like I'm just like constantly pulling myself up out of the murk and I'm slipping back down? That's what it feels like. And it feels like this is where hope is now coming in. This is where these angels are landing. I have the Sephirim angels, Seraphim angels in, and I just have this sense of just like feeling the essence that you're no longer going to be that invisible to yourself, not going to be invisible where it matters. You're not going to be left, you're not being left out. I feel like some of what's been happening feels like it's been a deep protection. We do have message coming in. I feel like there's a message that's going to be arriving to you, like you're either going to be receiving a message or receiving some sort of offer or something to go somewhere or do something. And for you, it's like this message can also be like a game changer for you. It may be something you've been waiting for a long time. And for some of you, you may have to say no to it because it may include some travel. And so you may be like, oh, I don't want to, I can't travel. And don't beat yourself up. I feel like there might be another way or another option that comes around that as well. But I also feel like you have some like messengers coming in at night. So this is how the angels are coming in, right? They're coming in at night. I was like tired from all day and I'm like, I got to do this. This has to be done. But it's like the messengers come in at night and they're just like creeping in and just saying, hey, you know what? In the daylight, when people want to make a show or want to, look like they are do-gooders or make sure, they show up in the daytime. They show up and kind of do their thing, try to be that hero, to get their hero biscuit, right? And to just be like, yeah, we did this and we did, but they do it in the daylight, right? Because they want to be seen. And this is so it's like, but those who really don't need to be acknowledged, like the angels, like the guides, like the guardians, like the Magi, the wise ones, they don't need to be seen and they don't need to be credited for what they're doing. But I can tell you because I see them, and I feel them, and I know them, and that I can tell you, I know they're present. They're very much with you now. I feel like they're coming in at night. They're coming in messages in your dreams as you sleep. And I mean, this sounds pretty mystical to people, but if you're on my page, then yeah, you're in the mystical world. Like, sorry, but I don't hide who I am no more, right? It's like, and so, but this is that kind of, yeah, it's woo-woo, right? And it comes in. I don't know who just said that to me. I'm answering a spirit. Oh, and so it's like you haven't, don't be invisible to yourself and don't feel like you have to hide, and just knowing that what is coming for you is coming during the night. A message, see, the energy is so powerful. It's like a messenger at night. So it feels like it's a guide. It could be like something that is for you to be able to create with, but something's coming. And I'm like, and it feels pretty damn sure to me. And I just see like they're circling around me. So I guess they're here for me too. And just feels like something of a change, something that's shifting energy, something that's being able to bring forth a change. I have love coming in. And of course, we're coming up to Valentine's Day, February the 14th. We have Valentine's Day coming up. And it's, let's look beyond the commercial. This is a month of love. And what we're coming into is more of a state of love, a loving energy. And of course, Venus is very alive today as I'm recording this on the 9th. And so this morning, Venus was like, just love is in the air. I just want to break it with a and so that sense of love is in the air. And this is also self-love, but it's like your heart, high heart, connecting to your God will, just having trust and faith. And it's like sitting back into your grove. And, here comes the grove card. And the cat is like, the contentment, the cat who's just sitting contently back, just waiting. She's resting. She's like, I'll wait till night. Cats love to roam at night, right? And it's like, I'll wait at night. I'll just wait my turn, and just like, don't worry about it. That's what it feels like. Don't worry about anything. Just kind of let things go. What's out of your control. Let things be. Let things go that you can't change, that you can't control, and just trust that something is coming in. Something's coming in to change and shift your energy. Something's coming in to help you in your journey, on your path, whatever it may be. Don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore like synchronicities. Don't ignore those things. And sometimes they get just that one little thing. And here's the high priestess of earth, and she's looking down. And if you look up at the top of her head like that, the head area is so busy and so full. It's so full of like beautiful things. So what's in our head, walking in nature, being out amongst nature, being out into the world, stepping back out into the world, and just allow yourself to kind of look down. And if, she's looking down at the world, she's like, like what's going on? Like, what do I need to figure out? What do I need to allow? What do I need to do? Because new ideas are blossoming. There's a blossoming of energy coming in. And remember, taking that code of oath to stay true, authentic to you, bearing your soul, your chest, living vulnerable. I feel like that's exactly what you've been doing. You got major guides and angels that are coming in to help you right now and just being here for you. So with love and taking that code of that oath, but also then just sitting back and just like the cat energy, knowing when to, it's all at night, right? And I'm recording this at night. And then we have the high priestess of earth. And so she would be tied to, say, pentacles, right? Like, so she'd be tied to the material world, waiting for the material world to respond. It's like, you know what? I didn't become part of the pack. I can't become part of the pack. I just had to do my own thing, sit back, and whatever it cost me, but I can't go against that. And now I'm watching it because, I took that code of ethics to myself, or wherever we have that code of ethics, what feels morally right for you, what aligns to you, not guilted into moral, pick up a card I didn't even have, that moral obligation to you. And so when people guilt you into, well, you have a moral obligation to who? To go against me to make you happy, right? So it's like really truly knowing the other side of that. It's like, don't be don't bend, right? And so laser focus, be focused, because there's signs and synchronicities that are coming in to tell you that your life, that fulfillment of your life, why? And so this is my third book that we're editing right now. And so I'm like, but this is the sense of fulfillment and opening up the fruit. And a pomegranate is messy. When people don't know how to eat it properly, you don't know how to peel it, get into it. So people will avoid it because it's messy, right? I don't want to do it because it's messy. I don't want to use it because I don't want to eat it because it's messy. I like to taste it. Someone else will do it for me. So people don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to get messy. And that feels like for you, like you didn't mind getting messy. You don't mind having to do the dirty work. You don't mind having to wait. And it's because you ultimately know that if you learn how to get the fruit out, if you know how to get it out, that you can really enjoy it without all the mess, but it may take extra effort, right? So it's like the effort you don't mind putting in, you have put the effort in, now you're being rewarded. There's the fruits of your labor, the fulfillment that comes with this. And, so and then marking, being on target, like really, truly, your life feels like it's back on, it's like focus, focus, focus. Don't get caught up in anything else. Stay focused. You've stayed focused this long and stay with it, because things are going to be unfolding very differently for you, or, to whatever that fate it was for some of you. So definitely a time for new projects unfolding, definitely a time that some travel may be coming in for you, if that's possible for you. If not, there's an offer or an opportunity that's coming in. And I also have like some, like some sort of relationship struggles. And I just like, some things just need time to ferment. Some things just need time to really, truly think about things. And, so sacred Sarah is like, what is so precious to you? What is sacred to you? And of course, she represents that essence of all things that we wish you could be. When we see somebody else, when we can admire in somebody else their greatness, their beauty, and their kind, their gentle heart, like, oh, it's like, so wish I could be that. Like, oh, they're so beautiful. They're so well, that they're also a reflection of you. And this is also common Palladian energy, which is bringing in the Pleiades, bringing in that sense of awareness that's coming in from being in that sacred place of our heart, doing things from a place of love, being aware. And so sacred Sarah is, she's in that transition. She's made peace with everything, and she is just the she is. So this is she is the everyday miracle. These are my deck of oracle cards. She's the crone. She's the last card in the deck. And see, she's number 44, the angels. And so, there's things calling you. There's miracles, magic and miracles that are happening all the way around you. She is her everyday miracle, right? The everyday miracle. You have to be that for yourself. You have to know that. And this is a month where you're going to be living from your heart, coming from the place of your heart, and trusting that you have the angels are with you. You may be seeing them. Things may not, when they come, it's not that things get perfect and the world goes, that's not what it's like. But it's making peace with being the eye of the storm, which is serenity, and also then comes with Gemma, imperfectly perfect, right? It's not about perfecting, it's about being at peace, making peace. It's such a reflection of the cards. And there's our Pegasus energy. And I refer Pegasus to my donkey story, where my spirit guide became a donkey. And I had to learn and grow with the donkey and through the donkey. And I'm like, I thought I was going to be magical. And then the donkey opens up, and the donkey becomes Pegasus energy. And this big, beautiful horse with wings comes out, magical unicorn energy. And I'm like, oh, you just got to be able to see the potential, see what else is going on. So the ability to be able to see beyond. And I say that's a great gift to be able to have. And I'm so thankful I have it. And so where do we need to look beyond? And so we all have somewhat of ability to look beyond the stories, look beyond the fear, look beyond all that, because the messages are coming up at night. The messengers are coming at night. And there's just some beautiful magic energy that seems to be coming in there with you. So there is changes, and be your own miracle. Start taking the actions and just showing up where you're supposed to, and just be at peace, and just know that persistence has definitely has definitely paid off. Determination, or better yet, let me say this. Dedication, right? That sense of being dedicated. Yeah. But there's a lot of mystical, magical energy around Aquarius right now. And it's a beautiful time, or it's not, it doesn't seem like a beautiful time, but it is coming into a beautiful time. You have to watch the unfolding, and just allowing the process to unfold. And know that some of what's happening right here that feels like some of that is that trying to break out of this self you had to be for survival, and just like ascending into the sense of ascension, freedom, being set free. So there is messages and just that being free this month. Much love and have a beautiful, beautiful month. And I'll see you in March. Yeah. Bye-bye.